You're listening to the Bare Metal Cyber Prepcast, created to help you succeed in your Cloud Plus certification journey. Learn more at baremetalcyber.com, where additional prepcasts, books, and training materials await. Let's get started. Troubleshooting isn't complete when the fix is applied. It's complete when the event is fully documented. Documentation is the final step of the troubleshooting process, and it plays a vital role in building organizational memory, supporting audits, informing future responses, and improving preventive measures. Without a complete, well-structured incident record, even the most successful fix loses value over time. In this episode, we explore how to create thorough and effective documentation after resolving a cloud-related issue. The Cloud Plus exam expects candidates to know what information belongs in an incident record, how documentation feeds into compliance and SLA reporting, and how knowledge sharing supports operational maturity. Exam questions may describe a recently resolved incident and ask what should be captured in a ticket or how to complete closure requirements. Understanding this step ensures that successful troubleshooting becomes repeatable and contributes to long-term resilience. The most fundamental elements to include in documentation are the problem description, affected systems, user impact, root cause, and resolution. This core narrative explains what happened, what broke, and how it was fixed. Timestamps, verification steps, and tool outputs are also essential. A complete record gives context to other teams, enables auditing, and forms the basis of knowledge base articles or incident trend tracking. Most cloud organizations use incident tracking systems like ServiceNow, Jira, or Freshservice. These platforms provide ticket templates, change tracking, and workflow support. Every update to the ticket, whether it's a change in status, discovery of a new symptom, or implementation of a fix, should be logged. Final resolution notes must confirm that the fix was applied, tested, and verified. This continuity supports accountability and reinforces SLA performance. Clearly documenting the root cause and how it was confirmed is crucial. Teams should record whether logs, metrics, or performance tests validated the theory. This part of the documentation proves that the cause was not just guessed, but verified through evidence. Including error codes, diagnostic tool output, and screenshots help support this conclusion and ensures reviewers understand the logic behind the resolution. All tools and commands used during the investigation and remediation should be listed. This includes CLI tools, diagnostic utilities, packet analyzers, and automation scripts. Where applicable, note the version of the tool and any flags or filters used. This information supports team training, troubleshooting repeatability, and the refinement of operational tooling. It also serves as a learning reference for new team members or responders reviewing the incident later. Capturing a detailed timeline is another best practice. Documentation should include when the issue started, when it was detected, when the first action was taken, and when it was resolved. This chronology supports response time tracking, SLA metrics, and root cause analysis. It also allows teams to correlate the incident with external events such as scheduled maintenance or upstream provider outages. Recovery actions and any rollback activities must be recorded clearly. If a rollback was performed, list the steps taken, their results, and any deviations from the plan. If the fix required temporary configurations or staged reboots, document those too. This information ensures that future responders understand what recovery paths were used and what impact they had on service health or user experience. Preventative measures taken as part of the resolution must be documented. These include monitoring rule changes, automation improvements, configuration hardening, or policy adjustments. Documenting prevention ensures that the fix extends beyond this single event and strengthens the environment moving forward. Cloud Plus candidates must understand that prevention is part of closure, not a separate task. Knowledge base articles created or updated as a result of the incident should be linked. If a known issue article helped solve the problem, it should be referenced. If a new KB is written to reflect what was learned, include a link in the ticket or incident summary. This ensures that knowledge flows across the team and that repetitive issues can be resolved faster next time. Maintaining documentation hygiene improves organizational agility and troubleshooting maturity. Closure of the incident should be reviewed and approved by appropriate personnel. This may include team leads, quality assurance roles, or change approvers. Approval confirms that the resolution met organizational standards, followed change control, and included necessary validation. Some environments require stakeholder sign-off before the incident can be officially marked closed. This final check enforces discipline and ensures the fix aligns with policy expectations. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are other prepcasts on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. Once documentation is complete within the primary incident ticket, it's time to share those findings across other relevant teams or departments. Publishing postmortem summaries or incident reports helps inform other stakeholders, such as engineering, operations, or security, who may benefit from the information. Broader sharing reduces knowledge silos, promotes cross-team learning, and helps prevent similar issues from recurring elsewhere. Cloud operations rely on shared knowledge to maintain continuity and drive collaborative improvement. A well-resolved incident often deserves a permanent knowledge base article. Teams should convert detailed troubleshooting steps into a repeatable guide or runbook. These articles should include what the problem was, how it was identified, how it was fixed, and any caveats or variations worth noting. Including tool outputs, screenshots, and specific configurations increases clarity. Knowledge base entries support faster troubleshooting the next time the issue arises, reducing mean time to resolution. Each documented incident should be properly tagged and categorized. Applying consistent tags such as network, IAM, database, or storage allows incidents to be grouped and analyzed over time. Categories help reveal trends across platforms and improve data-driven decision-making. Proper classification also supports dashboarding, enabling visibility into common failure areas, frequency of incidents, and time to resolution averages across categories. Incident records feed directly into dashboards and reporting systems. Documented data, including timestamps, severity, resolution duration, and tools used, becomes part of operational metrics. This supports SLA verification, capacity planning, and team performance evaluation. Cloud Plus candidates must understand how documented incident data influences organizational KPIs and how well-structured documentation feeds into improvement cycles. Teams should conduct a formal lessons learned session after each significant incident. This review goes beyond technical resolution and examines communication efficiency, role clarity, escalation timing, and user impact. It should address what worked, what failed, and what should change. Documenting these lessons ensures they are available for future planning and incorporated into procedural updates, testing criteria, or training content. Some industries and organizations are bound by compliance frameworks that require detailed incident logs. These logs must include root cause, remediation steps, impact summaries, and resolution validation. Auditors may request access to these records during reviews or assessments. Documentation ensures traceability, validates that policies were followed, and protects the organization from regulatory penalties or reputational harm. Cloud Plus candidates may encounter exam questions focused on documentation in a compliance context. Teams should be aware of common documentation gaps. These include missing root cause explanations, vague recovery steps, or absent timestamps. These omissions reduce the usefulness of the documentation and hinder future resolution efforts. A complete record includes every stage of the incident lifecycle, even if some steps involved unknowns or partial fixes. Candidates must recognize what constitutes a complete, high-quality incident log. Well-documented incidents can also be used to improve automation and scripting. If the issue required a manual fix, the steps should be considered for future automation. Common commands or sequences should be turned into scripts or integrated into orchestration pipelines. This creates operational efficiency and reduces the chance of human error during future recurrences. Linking documentation to operational tooling bridges the gap between reactive troubleshooting and proactive automation. In the end, documentation is not just a formality. It is a mechanism of resilience. Capturing what happened, how it was resolved, and what was learned transforms a one-time issue into a learning opportunity. Properly recorded incidents inform training, optimize monitoring, strengthen change control, and enhance system design. For Cloud Plus professionals, completing the documentation phase is about enabling the organization to do better, not just recover faster. Thanks for tuning in to the Bare Metal Cyber Prepcast, your trusted source for cybersecurity news and insights. Remember to subscribe at baremetalcyber.com so you never miss an update. And visit cyberauthor.me for best-selling cybersecurity books that equip you with expert knowledge. Until next time, stay secure and stay vigilant.